personal or financial approach with empathy and focus on providing a quick and hassle-free solution that alleviates immediate burdens. Handling objections. Reassure them that your goal is to help them transaction smoothly and quickly without adding to their stress. Key message. I know you have a lot on your plate right now. I'm here to make this process as fast and stress-free as possible. Managing seller expectations and relationships. Building and maintaining trust with sellers is crucial to the success in any reverse flip deal. Here are some strategies for managing seller expectations and fostering strong relationships. One, clear communication, empathy and understanding, setting realistic expectations. I'm gonna go into that. Clearly define what you can you can and cannot do. Avoid making promises you can't keep. That's very important, even in general real estate or in real estate negotiations in general. It's better to understand promises. It's better to underpromise and overdeliver than to risk damaging your credibility. Consistent follow up, providing reassurance. Reassure your sellers that they are in good hands. Highlight your expertise, track record, and commitment. Offer fair and ethical solutions. Always aim to provide fair and ethical solutions that benefit both you and the seller. This approach builds trust and can lead to referrals and repeat business. This comes with the act of listening and solving their actual problem. If you go into a store and you're looking to buy a TV and you're like, yo, I want this 80-inch TV. I don't care how much it costs, and then this person is trying to like sell this fucking TV on sale for $250 because it's on sale and he gets a bonus if he sells it. That's not someone who's listening to you and solving your problem. Listen to the person and solve their problem. That's it. The costs associated with it are the costs associated with it. Don't penny pinch your pocket watch or anything like that. Solve the problem and keep it pushing. Understanding the different types of sellers suitable for reverse flipping and how to handle each scenario effectively is a cornerstone of your success in this business. By approaching each seller with empathy, clear communication, and tailored solutions, you can build trust, manage expectations, and close more deals. Remember, every seller is unique, and the ability to adapt your approach to their specific needs and motivations will set you apart as a skilled and successful reverse flipper. Marketing for reverse flip deals. Marketing is the lifeblood of any successful reverse flipping business. Unlike traditional real estate transactions, reverse flipping requires a unique approach to finding and approaching leads, as you're targeting sellers in distressed situations or with complex property issues. In this chapter, we'll explore effective strategies for finding and approaching leads, leveraging both online and offline marketing channels, and building a consistent pipeline of deals to ensure sustained growth for your business. Finding and approaching leads. Finding quality leads is the first step in building a successful reverse flipping business. The key is to identify sellers who are motivated to sell quickly due to specific circumstances. Here are some of the most effective ways you can to find and approach these deals. Distressed property list. Y'all know what that is. But y'all know what that is. If you don't, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, just hop in the voice chat and I'll help you out. I'll let you know what JV means and ARV means if you need to. So, networking with real estate professionals like REI Rev, you have a great network here. Other networks, you can attend local real estate networking events, join real estate investment groups, and like REI Rev, and engage with professionals on social media platforms like REI Rev. Share success stories of past reverse flip deals to demonstrate your expertise. Direct mail campaigns, you know what that is. Driving for dollars, you should know what that is. Again, if you don't know what this is, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Other property portals and listings like Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, local MLS systems where properties are listed. How to use them? Monitor these platforms for properties that have been on market for an extended period. Properties like listed as is or properties priced significantly low for market value. I will show you how to literally do that. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. You just hop in there and ask me. I'll show you how to find these properties. using free stuff. I don't recommend paying for services before you know how to do the business. Learn how to do the business while doing it for free. Once you get to the first deal settlement and you get paid from that, use that. You'll know what you'll need from there at that point. Pay for the things you need. Don't just get things just to get things. So, leveraging online and offline marketing channels. To maximize your lead generation efforts, it's crucial to leverage both online and offline marketing channels. Each has unique advantages and can complement each other when used effectively. Social media like Facebook, Instagram, all of that. Strategy, create content that showcases your expertise in reverse flipping, such as success stories, educational videos, or case studies. Join relevant groups or forums to connect with potential sellers and real estate professionals. Use paid ads to target distressed homeowners or real estate investors. Benefits, reach large audience. SEO and content marketing. SEO stands for search engine optimization and content marketing. So what is it? Creating blog or website that ranks on search engines for keywords related to real estate, reverse flipping, or distressed property sales. This is teaching you how to get inbound leads through marketing. Another strategy is PPC. Another one is PPL. Offline marketing channels. Strategies, send letters and postcards to targeted lists, such as distressed property owners, expired listings, or probate cases. Use compelling language that addresses their specific pain points and offer your services as a solution. Local real estate events. Attend local real estate investment meetings, foreclosure auctions. It's great. I just went to one this week and got 15 buyers, 15 cash buyers in one day. Imagine how much that would have took me doing that over the phone. Or probate court hearings to meet potential sellers or professionals who can refer leads to you. Building a consistent pipeline for deals. To sustain and grow your reverse flipping business, it's vital to build a consistent pipeline of deals. Even if you're doing any investment strategy that you do in real estate, it's going to be vital to build a consistent pipeline of deals. This requires a combination of proactive lead generation, strategic marketing, and diligent follow-ups. Here's how to achieve that. Implement a CRM system. You should know what a CRM is. If you don't, come Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Develop a multi-touch marketing approach. That means contact them, like follow up, and contact in different ways. If you have their phone number, call them, leave a voicemail, text message. If you have your email and they don't respond to those, try emailing them. Contact by direct mail if you need to, but it's saying utilize multiple different strategies to do that, come into contact with the seller. Refine your targeting. Continuously analyze your marketing data to determine which channels and strategies are yielding the best results. How to do it. Use your CRM system to track where your leads are coming from, which messages are resonating most, and which types of properties are sellers which properties or sellers are converting into deals most frequently. Adjust your marketing strategy accordingly. There's these things called KPIs. If you don't know what KPIs are, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, or look it up, write it down, look it up later. But tracking your KPIs is very important, critical in any real estate, any business, period. And once you do that, you'll learn more about what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, or where things or weaker areas or stronger areas of your business. Leverage testimonials and case studies, so share those stories. Build strategic partnerships. You have REI Rev in your local market. Go out, talk to these people. Real estate agents, you're going to need an attorney on your team, a real estate attorney, also a probate attorney if you want to tackle probate as well. How to leverage them. Offer them a commission or referral fee for any leads they bring that turn into deals. Educate them on the benefits of reverse flipping so they understand how you can be a solution for their clients. Expand your network, and the benefits is that it expands your network and provides a steady stream of warm leads from trusted sources. So marketing for reverse flipping deals is about finding the right leads, leveraging multiple channels, and maintaining consistent communication. By employing a mix of online and offline strategies, refining your targeting, and building strategic partnerships, you can create a robust and steady pipeline of deals. Remember, persistence and consistency are key. The more you put into your marketing efforts, the more opportunities you create for your reverse flipping business to grow and thrive, or your wholesale business, your real estate investment business, or flipping business, period. Um, Leveraging community and networking. Building a successful reverse flipping business isn't just about acquiring properties and closing deals. It's all about connecting with the right people, like an REI Rev, forming strategic alliances, and leveraging the power of community, like REI Rev. This chapter will guide you through the importance of networking and collaboration, how to find joint ventures, JV. So we know the importance of networking. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into how to find. Oh wait, hold on. It depends on what type of JV partners they're talking about. We're going to go and check that out, and then ways to build supportive community using REI Rev is your supportive community. It's right here already built. No need to start one from the ground up. It's here for you, and it's ready to support you in this specific business if you want to, in any specific business in real estate. So the importance of networking, we know why it's important. How to find JV partners and build a successful and build a community. So attend real estate investment events, especially if you're targeting your local real estate market. Anyone who's targeting their backyard, this is for you. Why it works. Real estate investment clubs, seminars, and workshops are excellent places to meet like-minded professionals. These events are filled with people who are interested in making deals, learning, and performing partnerships. How to do it? Research local and national real estate events. Google it, such as REI meetups, real estate expos, and property investment seminars. Make a habit of attending regularly and be prepared, because you'll see the same people and they'll see you over and over again. Start familiarizing your face with that market, and be prepared to introduce yourself, share your expertise, and explain what you bring to the table. Pro tip: prepare an elevator pitch. Don't know what that is? Look it up on Google. Or if you need help with one, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I'm here to help you out. About your reverse flipping business or any strategy that you have, and types of deals you specialize in. This will help you quickly establish rapport and build and potential partners. Join REI Rev. You have other online communities such as forums, Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups are good because those are professionals and thriving hubs for real estate professionals. Pro tip: don't just join any group. Look for those with active engagement and a significant number of experienced professionals. That's why I keep suggesting REI Rev, and y'all don't take this for granted. It's a resource. I'm doing deals with a few people in here right now, and the only reason I'm doing deals with them is because we networked with each other in this community. Collaborate with real estate agents and wholesalers. Network with real estate attorneys and title companies. This is very important. These professionals frequently encounter clients with distressed properties or complex title issues. Perfect candidates for reverse flipping. How to do it: introduce yourself to local real estate attorneys and title companies and explain how your services can help their clients solve challenging property issues. Offer to pay referral fees or reciprocate with business when possible. Pro tip: ask for a 10-minute meeting or coffee chat to discuss how you can help their clients. Building these relationships face to face can be more effective than sending an email. Develop partnerships with probate and bankruptcy attorneys. Also important. Why it works. Probate and bankruptcy attorneys handle cases where property ownership is in flux, and clients often need to sell properties quickly to settle estates or pay off debts. How to do it: contact attorneys who specialize in probate and bankruptcy and explain how reverse flipping can help their clients offload properties quickly and effectively. Offer to partner on a referral basis where you provide a percentage of the profits or a flat fee for any deals they offer. Pro tip: attend local legal networking events or bar association meetings to meet probate and bankruptcy attorneys in person. Check this out. Um, this is how you JV with people. You have to, all of these people, you're offering them some type of benefit. Like, it's not like, hey, let me just use your expertise. It's a win-win on both sides. Give me your expertise and I'll give you deals, or I'll give you a percentage of my deals, something like that. There's a give and take on both sides. Using social media and online platforms for networking. You know what that is. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. Establish your credibility, showcase your expertise, connect you with potential partners. Leverage LinkedIn for professional networking. I am going to go into this one because LinkedIn is, as far as social media concerned, that's the most professional, or where you will find the most professionals. Why it works: LinkedIn is the premier platform for professional networking. It allows you to connect directly with real estate professionals, investors, and decision makers. How to do it: optimize your LinkedIn profile. If you don't have one, make it professional. To highlight your expertise in reverse flipping, join relevant LinkedIn groups, share your insights through articles or posts, and engage with other members' content. Pro tips: send personalized connection requests to people in the real estate industry. Don't use generic messages. Mention something specific about their profile or work that caught your interest. Host webinars or virtual events. Webinars and virtual events allows you to showcase your knowledge, provide value to your audience, and position yourself as an expert in the reverse flipping niche, or any niche. Whenever I say reverse flipping, for the most part, this applies to a lot of the different niches out there. If you have a niche that you like to stick with, these are tips that you can utilize for that particular niche. Um, how to do it: plan and host webinars and on topics like how to succeed in reverse flipping or whatever niche you're doing, or navigating title issues in real estate. Promote these events on your social media channels like your Facebook account, whatever, YouTube account, whatever, and email list. Encourage attendees to join your community and reach out. This is for building and finding and building, or structuring yourself to build a community, which, guys, it's here. I promise you it's effective. Utilize YouTube and podcasts to get yourself out there as well. You can get some inbound like that. If you want to put yourself out there and position yourself out there as like some type of influencer, that is a way to build a network as well, and an authority in the real estate. Building a thriving reverse flipping business requires more than just technical know-how. It demands a robust network of partners, collaborators, and supporters. By understanding the importance of networking, finding the right JV partners, and leveraging social media and online platforms, all can be found here. You can create a powerful community around your business. This community will not only provide you with a steady stream of deals, but also offer support, knowledge, and opportunities for growth. Yes, REI Rev can offer you support, knowledge, and opportunities to grow. You've got to take it seriously, and all you got to do is seize it. Opportunities like literally like every day, I believe. All right, closing the deal, the final steps. Closing a deal in reverse flipping is the culmination of all your efforts, from finding the right property and negotiating with the sellers to resolving any legal or title issues. This chapter will guide you through the final steps to ensure a smooth closing process, manage documentation and legal compliances, and facilitate seamless transfer of ownership. Preparing for closing process. Understand the timeline, why it matters. The timeline for closing a reverse flip deal can vary based on the complexity of the transaction, title issues, or other factors. Having a clear understanding of the closing timeline helps in coordinating with all parties involved and managing expectations. How to do it: work with your title company or attorney to create a closing checklist and timeline. Ensure all necessary parties, such as the seller, buyer, attorney, and title company, are all aware of the schedule and any potential delays. Pro tip: communicate regularly with all stakeholders to keep everyone informed about the status of the closing and address any last minute issues promptly. Coordinate with your team, why it matters. A successful closing requires coordination between your team members, including attorneys, title agents, real estate agents, and any other parties involved in the deal. How to do it: Hold a pre-closing meeting or call with your team to review all the details and responsibilities. Make sure everyone understands their role in closing the process and any deadlines they must meet. Pro tips: use project management tools like and software to keep track of tasks, deadlines, and communications related to the closing. Prepare the seller and buyer. Why it matters. Ensuring the seller and buyer are fully prepared for the closing process can prevent delays and misunderstandings. How to do it? Provide the seller and buyer with a checklist of what they need to bring to the closing, such as ID, keys, and any necessary documentation. Review the terms of the agreement with them in advance to ensure they understand what will happen during the closing. Tip: schedule a pre-closing walkthrough with the buyer if applicable to ensure everything is in order and there are no surprises on the day of closing. Managing documentation and legal compliance. Compile all necessary documents. Why it matters. Proper documentation is crucial for legal compliance to ensure the smooth transfer of ownership. How to do it? Ensure all necessary documents are prepared and reviewed by your attorney and or title company. This may include the deed, power of attorney, title report, lien releases, and any other agreements related to the transaction. Pro tip: create a checklist of all required documents and use a secure document sharing platform to keep everything organized and accessible to all parties involved. Verify title and clear liens. Why it matters. Any unresolved title or liens can delay or derail the closing process. How to do it? Work with your title company to conduct a thorough title search and ensure all title liens, judgments, or encumbrances are resolved before closing. Obtain title insurance to protect any unforeseen title issues that may arise after closing. Means once you clear the title, once you take the work of solving that problem to make sure there's no liens or encumbrances on the title, consider doing having title insurance to protect you financially. Pro tip: double check the title report and ensure that all required liens, leases, or satisfactions have been properly filed. Ensure compliance with local laws. Why it matters. Each state has and municipality may have specific requirements for real estate transactions. Failure to comply with local laws can result in fines, legal challenges, and you know why you should follow the law. So how to do it? Consult with your real estate agent attorney to ensure you're meeting all legal requirements. This includes understanding any local disclosure requirements, transfer taxes, and other regulations that may affect the closing. If you're tackling a particular market, get into the real estate law, the procedures and process for like probates and tax liens. Understand the disclosure requirements, taxes, and like all of that. Just get a good familiarize yourself with this because it's going to be important for yourself to know this. You're still going to need those real estate professionals on your team. You still have the support of us, but you still need to have some general knowledge yourself on that local market that you're planning on tackling this in. So, pro tip: stay up to date on local real estate laws and regulations to avoid any compliance issues. Ensuring a smooth transfer of ownership. Review the settlement statement. Why it matters. The settlement statement, also known as the one or closing disclosures, outlines all the financial details of the transaction, including purchase price, closing costs, or any prorated expenses. How to do it. Carefully review the settlement statement with your attorney or title company to ensure all numbers are accurate and all parties are aware of their financial responsibilities. Pro tips: make sure the seller and buyer understand the settlement statement and have a chance to review it before the closing date. Complete the final walkthrough. Why it matters. A final walkthrough allows the buyer to confirm that the property is in the agreed upon condition, that any negotiated repairs or conditions have been met. How to do it. Schedule the final walkthrough as close to the closing date as possible. If any issues are found during the walkthrough, address them immediately and avoid delaying the closing. Pro tip: document the walkthrough with photos and videos to provide evidence of the property's condition at the time of the closing. 3. Execute the closing documents. Why it matters. The closing documents, including the deed, bill of sale, or any loan documents, must be signed and notarized by all parties involved to legally transfer ownership. How to do it: ensure all parties are present for the signing or have arranged for a remote notary service if needed. Double check all documents for accuracy and completeness before signing. Pro tip: bring multiple copies of all documents to the closing in case of any errors or changes that need to be made. Or transfer funds and finalize the transaction. Why it matters: the transfer of funds is the final step in closing the deal. All funds must be properly accounted for and transferred to the appropriate parties. How to do it: work with your title company or escrow agent to ensure all funds are securely transferred. This includes the buyer's purchase funds and seller's proceeds and payments of closing costs and fees. Pro tip: use wire transfers or certified checks to ensure funds are cleared quickly and securely. Record the deed. Why it matters: recording the deed with the appropriate county or municipal office is essential to officially transfer ownership of the property. How to do it: ensure the deed is properly executed and delivered to the county's recorder office immediately after closing. Your attorney or title company can typically handle this process for you. Tip: confirm the deed has been recorded and you have received a copy of the recorded deed for your records. Closing the deal in reverse flipping requires careful preparation, attention to detail, and effective communication with all parties involved. By managing documentation, ensuring legal compliance, and facilitating a smooth transfer of ownership, you can close deals successfully and build a solid reputation in the reverse flipping business. Then you scale it. So scaling your reverse flipping business involves moving from one or two deals at a time to handling multiple deals simultaneously, expanding your market reach, and maximizing your profits. This chapter will cover strategies for scaling your business, including automating processes, streamlining operations, and developing standard operating procedures, otherwise known as SOPs, to support growth. Now, this is something that can benefit you in all aspects of pursuing investing in real estate. Having automated, this is how you scale. Have these automated processes in line, streamline, have the systems, have the operations, and have SOPs. Yep, the assembly line. I just said it. All right, so moving one deal to multiple deals. To scale effectively, you need a repeatable business that can be applied to multiple deals. This ensures consistency and reduces the risk of errors. How to do it: document your current process for finding, analyzing, and closing deals. Identify any bottlenecks or areas for improvements, and create a standardized workflow that can be easily followed. Tip: use property management tools like Trello or Asana to map out your process and assign tasks to team members. Another pro tip that I heard that is really cool: whenever you're learning something, or as soon as you learn something, record that process. That allows for you to just send that recording to someone learning it, rather than having to spend the time to wait to build that skill for them. And that can shortcut their training for those who are scaling up to the point where they're hiring VAs. You can scale their training by recording stuff ahead of time and then just sending them that rather than explaining it to them. That also helps when you lose someone and you have to catch, like say you have dropped some VAs and now you picked up new ones, and now you can just send them that, streamline that training process. Expand your deal sourcing channels. Why it matters: scaling requires a steady pipeline of new deals. Diversing your deal sourcing channels will increase your chances for of finding quality deals. To do it: explore new lead generation methods. One lead generation method that's promoted in here a lot because it works is SMS blasting, which is we have one in here. It's called List Blast. If someone can post it in the chat, that would be nice. But List Blast is a lead generation strategy. You might not be able to financially set it up at first, but you can utilize someone who probably already has it. Like, and then if you have it, you can be a resource for someone who doesn't have it and probably wants to JV with you or something. Utilize your resources, guys. Thank you, John, for posting that in the chat. There it is. If you want to be able to text like 1,000 leads today and literally get responses on lead people raising their hand to say, yeah, actually, I do want to sell, or I would actually consider an offer. Look into that, or look into people who have that. Their lead generations are PPC, PPL. Those are inbound lead generation strategies. You can also purchase lists. You can get a list on whatever means, or you network with someone who can give you a list, and you can target those lists after skip tracing them. Just utilize any lead generation strategy. Use with the CRM, combination of CRM. Build a strong team. You know you need to build a strong team, and you know why it matters. I've been saying it throughout this whole time. If you don't, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, automating and streamlining processes, leveraging technology and tools. That's what I was just talking about. Even if you don't have access to it, if I don't have access to PropStream, let's believe if I need an APN or really, I got PropWire for that. But if I need something, I need to identify a parcel. I'm reaching out to someone who has the resource. If you don't have investor lift cartel mode, all fine and grant and dandy. You don't have to save up for it. If someone is willing to work with you, that has it. Utilize resources. Implementing SOPs. SOPs ensure that everyone on your team is following the same process, reducing mistakes and improving efficiently. Basically, everyone's doing the same thing in regards to the process. Like, I'll just read this, see if it explains it. Create detailed SOPs for each aspect of your reverse flipping business, from sourcing deals. So you want to make sure people are doing stuff the same way, to closing transactions. Include step-by-steps, instructions, checklists, and templates. There we go. Pro tip: regularly review and update your SOPs to reflect any changes in your processes or market conditions. Also, according to your KPIs. So whatever KPIs that you track. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But whatever KPIs you track, stronger in certain areas, you may want to start focusing on those, or focus on areas. Who knows? But they can help track your data. Like data is going to only help you be able to scale. You can't scale without it. All right, so let's see. Yeah, developing SOPs. Document key processes. Documenting key processes help maintain consistency, especially as you're to do it. Start by documenting the most critical processes, such as deal analysis, settlement negotiations, and closing procedures. This can be done with the recording that I was talking about. Use clear language and visuals to make the SOP understand. Pro tip: store your SOPs in a centralized location, such as a shared drive or knowledge base, so they are easily accessible to all of the team members. You could have a Google Drive if you want to do it for free. Have a Google Drive, and it's just a shared thing that all your teammates can access. Create templates and checklists. Why it matters. Templates and checklists provide a standardized format for completing tasks, reducing errors. By the way, this is for scaling in general. If you're not particularly wanting to pursue reverse flipping, this can help you scale your real estate business for sure. So templates and checklists provide a standardized format for completing tasks, reducing errors, and saving time. How to do it: develop templates for contracts, emails, marketing materials, and other frequently used documents. Create checklists for key tasks and property inspections or closing preparations. Pro tip: use software tools like Google Docs, or Microsoft Office. I love Microsoft. To create and share templates and checklists. Monitor and improve your processes. Continuous improvement is essential for scaling. Regularly monitoring your processes helps identify areas for improvement. How to do it: set up key performance indicators. They finally mentioned it. KPIs to measure the efficiency of effectiveness of your processes. Collective feedback from your team and collect feedback from your team and make adjustments as needed. Tip: conduct regular team meetings to discuss any challenges or improvements to your SOPs. Scaling your reverse flipping business requires careful planning, effective team management, and the use of technology to automate and processes. By developing SOPs, expanding your deal pipeline, and leveraging technology, you can successfully grow your business and increase your profits. Frequently asked questions. Why? What is reverse flipping? Reverse flipping is a real estate strategy that involves buying the deed to a property rather than just getting a contract. This allows the other investors to take ownership. This allows you as the investor to take ownership of the property and eliminate competition, potentially leading to higher profits. Now, why is acquiring the deed better than getting the contract? Because the acquiring the deed gives you control over the property, reduces the risk of being circumvented by other investors, and allows you to resolve any title or legal issues directly. This can lead to more lucrative deals and less competition. What are the main challenges in reverse flipping? Common challenges include dealing with complex title issues, negotiating with multiple lien holders, and convincing sellers to sign over the deed. These challenges can be overcome with the right team, knowledge, and negotiation skills. How do I convince a seller to sign over the deed? Building trust and rapport with the seller, clearly explaining the benefits of signing over the deed, and addressing any concerns they may have are key strategies for convincing a seller to sign over the deed. Yes. Yes. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna come out there. Yeah. And I can I use this strategy outside of Florida because they're based in Florida? Yes, reverse flipping can be applied in most states, but you should consult with a local real estate attorney to ensure compliance with state laws. What should I do if the property has multiple liens? Work with a skilled title company or attorney to negotiate lien releases or satisfactions. Understanding how to handle multiple liens is crucial for successfully closing a reverse flip deal. Do I need a real estate license to do reverse flipping? No. By addressing these frequently asked questions, you can gain a clear understanding of the reverse flipping and feel more confident in pursuing this innovative real estate strategy. And then you can partner with them if you need help. Here you go. We went through the entire book of the reverse flipping. If you have any questions that wasn't answered, I have a better understanding of it now. Feel free to ask them right now, or what's going on. How did y'all feel about it? Did y'all learn anything?
Is there any way we're able to access that in the future? Are you gonna like post that, or is that something we'd have to pay for? Yeah.
For people who are in here right now who want it, just message me and I'll directly send it to you. It's a 100-page document. We went through it all. No excuses if y'all say y'all can't read a book in a day. Just take sitting down and grind through it sometimes. Um, if y'all don't want it, if y'all aren't doing this or you want a better understanding, feel free to ask me questions on wholesaling in general, real estate in general. I'm one who I'm an open book when it comes to that kind of stuff. Um, in here, we do deal reviews, we network in here. I was so serious when I said that this community can be a valuable, very valuable resource. Um, you can actually come in here and actually do deals with people. You can actually come in here and actually learn something about the business. Actually come in here and research something about the business. This server has been around for a few years now, so there's a wealth of knowledge just in the search engine. Because I promise you, someone has asked your question before, and you can probably research that question just in here, and find the answer to it. Otherwise, I'm in here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Usually in here, I'm usually grinding it out, but in between calls, I'll answer questions. I'll do deal reviews for you. I'll comp properties for you. I'll show you the whole 9 yards when it comes to wholesaling. I do encourage questions, and I don't see anything as a dumb question. If you ask something, it's because you don't know something. It's cool if you don't know something. It's all right. You have the ability to learn. Right? I'll I encourage people to ask something multiple times if they have to understand something. Not everyone gets it off that first answer, so I'll expound, expand, or explain something a different way so that you can something more better. So feel free to ask something, even if it's the same thing, just until you understand. Because there's cases like, you know, you don't know it now, but once you know it, next time someone asks that question, now you'll be able to answer it. So I encourage you to ask something to me multiple times if you have to be able to understand it. Ask a different way, or explain something, or expand on an explanation, um, and I'll be able to help you out or get you to someone who knows the answer. That's the thing. You'll learn how to utilize resources in this community. I don't know the answer. Best believe I'm gonna go to someone who knows the answer. I don't know everything, and I'll be the first to admit that. I'd rather be the dumbest person in the room. I'd rather take the time to have to read this whole document because to better understand a potential strategy that I can utilize in my business. Right? Closed mouths don't get fed. If you don't understand something, you need something specifically answered with something. You gotta, you know, bring it out. And this is a wonderful community to be able to do that in. Um, I can't understand for the life of me why people just do minimal in here when it has so much potential for something that can maximize or change the rest of your life or the course of your life in most cases. Just off the knowledge you can get in here. Hey, PDRE's in here. Hey, I love when PDRE shows up because I still haven't heard PDRE's voice. Um, feel free to unmute and introduce. Yeah, PDRE is a nice resource as well. Like PDRE will make sure you're on point whenever you post anything. First of all, if you come in here with a ridiculous deal, PDRE is going to call it out. If you come in here with half-ass research, PDRE is going to call it out. So yeah, this community will set you straight and hold you accountable to things you need to do or claim to do. Um, which I love it, and you should love it because of that. Because what good of it is a community if it's not making sure you're doing what you need to do correctly? I'm reading the chat now. About the knowledge here, hell yeah, it is. Absolutely is. When underwriting a property, what formula do you use that works consistently in most markets? FYI, I'm in Los Angeles. Um, well, understanding what your buyers buy first. So you may have markets where they're buying it like 65% ARV. You may have markets where they're buying at 85% ARV. So first step is crucial is knowing what your buyers are buying at before you come up with any particular formula. Um, and then you multiply what the standard is for what your buyers want times the ARV, and then subtract the cost of repairs. That there goes the standard formula, um, and it's used time and time again. It's nothing new. I'm not coming up with any. It's not like reinventing the wheel. It can get more complicated than that for sure, but that is what it is. That is foundation. That's what the formula is. You're giving the buyer a discount, subtracting what they would have to put into the purchase. Then you create a spread for yourself from there, and then that's your offer. How to advance in levels? I need you to explain that. How do you advance in levels? Advance in level by communicating in the server. The more you communicate, the more you'll level up. Hi Kyle, could you please send me the documentation you just shared? Thank you in advance. DM me so I remember. Um, does anyone have any questions in general as it relates to wholesaling or real estate? Realize this time right now you can just come on mute with literally over 20 people, 30 people, or whatever.
Well, first and foremost, I got to give you thanks, Kyle, for hopping on here today and coordinating all this literally out of thin air, hosting this, spending time, sharing, reading with everybody in here. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you sincerely.
Thank you for the community, man. And I'm more than happy to assist in this aspect because it doesn't really take away from what I'm doing on the daily. Weekends usually my this time I take for myself and my family. Um, Monday through Fridays when I'm grinding it out. But y'all guys utilize this resource, this community, because it's such an awesome place to be. And yeah, explore other communities if you have to see the differences. But that being said, anyone want to introduce themselves, network real quick? What's going on? What do y'all have going on? Where are y'all at in the business? How have you discovered wholesaling? How much action have you taken in regards to wholesaling or real estate? Is this something that interests you? Is this something you're just now in? Is this something you haven't started in? What is going on? Feel free to come off mute or just type. It does not matter. It's okay to. Here's the thing, guys. If you're too intimidated or this is too much with you to put yourself out there to or talk with people who are trying to help you out, how do you expect to do this with real sellers? Come on, like this is not going to be done over text messages the entire time. You're going to have to talk to them, and if you like, this is the best place for it. Just notice, I think I come. Oh, here. Oh, PRE was responding to something. Yep. There you go. Look, you just leveled up, Megan, by typing. That's how you do it. Y'all are going for real. Um, Everyone in this community is anyone who wants to speak up, speak up. Don't feel intimidated by people here as if we've known each other for years and years. A lot of these people, a lot of the people that come in here are just now meeting each other for the first time. I'm not even playing with that, but it doesn't stop them from being able to put themselves out there and network with people who actually they can do deals with. Tell us what market you're in. Like I don't. You tell me what market you're in. When I get a deal, I can just like literally refer you or want to work with you. So far, I know someone solid who works in Texas. I know someone solid who works in Tennessee. That's it. Like you never know who someone knows as far as a market they're working in or anything like that. Put yourself out there. I'm on computer and my mic is not working here, but I agree. Talking is key. I personally have trouble texting a seller. Awesome, awesome, man. But you should follow up with text messages and everything like that. It's just good to have multiple points of contact. Um, what I would recommend. Oh yeah, Megan, feel free to speak if you want to. And yeah, you just never know what an opportunity will present itself when you're in here networking, seriously networking with people who are like-minded, who are in this business like you, people who are want um, do this business with you, people with more experience or less experience than you. Networking is so crucial to this business. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Or just in case you need an example, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. I do wholesaling. I want to be a buyer. I'm not a buyer. I don't know enough about dealing with lenders, and that's what I hope networking is. It's definitely helping me do that. Closer to that goal. I plan to buy this year. My main market is Georgia, even though I do nationwide, do this business nationwide. Most of my deals are inbound. I work for two real estate companies as a relations manager. Um, yeah, I do those deals. I work those leads Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and here, so you can listen to the business as well as provide a resource for to be able to help you out or keep you going or give you advice or connect you with someone who can help you out. Hey Diego, thank you kicking it off. Diego wholesale. He wholesales. He's in New York. Um, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Vermont, Pennsylvania, hit them up. All of those markets. Look, and then so Diego's mentioned that he was in New York. Megan mentioned that she was also in New York. Wow, that's how easy it can be to connect with someone, even in real life. Like I noticed, I'm probably gonna meet this wholesaler in here. His name's Ricky. Found out he lives basically like 15 minutes away from me, 20 minutes. I've been targeting Georgia, but I don't have buyers. So absolutely, that's how networking can work. Let me know what markets you guys are in, and let everyone know what markets you guys are dealing in, doing business in. Yeah, if you have any need for buyers in Georgia. Now, I lost my buyers list, so I've been starting over. But I like to organically start over, or organically build a list. So I'm not don't purchase a list, guys. Don't just like whatever. Strategically, like set up your list, rate your list, then do it that way. You want to be as organic as possible, or even more organic than that. Go out to these networkings if you can. If these are for people who are really targeting their backyard, which is recommended if it's wholesale friendly. If you're in a wholesale friendly market, living there, and you're wholesaling this, you're aiming for out of state, you're just doing it wrong, or not really, but you just have so many advantages, and I'm sure PDRE can go through all the advantages for you of doing it in your backyard. Oh, goated PDRE posted the reverse flip print. Awesome. So if you need it right now, oh yeah, my old boots has buyers for Georgia. I can connect you guys. There you go. Connect. Awesome. All right. So anyone want to explain where they're at, what they're going on, what they're doing? Maybe they got a deal they want reviewed. You need help copying anything? Comping in general. What's up?